Welcome, everybody. Very happy to have you here today to celebrate an important milestone for our organization, and that is to accept the Healthgrades Awards that our organization has so duly deserved and worked hard for. So I'm very, very proud to be here today. Before we hear from Bob Donahue from Healthgrades, I would like to introduce to you a couple special guests. Our board chairman, Carl Contadini, Mayor Neil O'Leary, and Lynn Ward, who's the president of the local chamber.
You know, I was thinking about, on the ride over, what a great award this is, and it couldn't come at a better time. You know, I think all of us who are in and around healthcare now are anxious many moments of each day, wondering what the next initiative or the next thing is that's going to have an impact on all of us. But the one thing for sure, you know, people ask me every day, is the quality of healthcare being diminished in any way in the city of Waterbury with all the things that are happening? And I assure them in no way, shape, or form is that happening, and this is quite the proof of that example. So this is a great thing, and I listened to Darlene on the radio this morning, and I've had many conversations over the last several weeks with the governor and his chief of staff, and you know, one of the things that, and I've never told this to her, so if she blushes, you'll know why. One of the things that I'm really happy about here at Waterbury Hospital and being the mayor is that I've felt very comfortable since my first day in office working with Darlene and Carl, and the fact that anytime I ask a question, I get an answer, a straight answer. And although there may be difficult answers, nonetheless, they're there. And I deliver that message back to the leadership in Hartford, and they are very complimentary of the way Darlene and Carl and your board has handled all the issues that are coming up currently with both hospitals. So I think you're in very, very good hands, and this award just exemplifies the service here at Waterbury Hospital. And quite frankly, I'm very, very comfortable to go out and tell the public that the quality of service here is not the same, it's better. And it continues to get better and will be getting better every day. So thank you for giving me a few moments of your time, and it's always a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
On behalf of the business community in the greater Waterbury region, I want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be here this morning, and thank Darlene. It takes a visionary leader, and I think this hospital has seen that in Darlene, a very committed board of directors under Carl's leadership as chairman, a brilliant medical staff with all the physicians, surgeons, doctors, and nurses that are so committed to our patients in the greater Waterbury area, and a very committed staff along the whole array of services that this hospital provides. The business community congratulates you, I congratulate you, and thank you so much for including us today.
Thank you.
Good morning, and it's a pleasure to be here on this occasion. I've got a lot of great information to share that shows the significance of these awards that Waterbury Hospital has won, their accomplishments. But before I do, just a quick story. I came into town last night and I stayed downtown, the Marriott, and I like to, when I come to a hospital like this with this distinction, I like to talk to people in the community and just say, hey, you know, I'm going over to Waterbury Hospital tomorrow. They're doing some great things. I'm just wondering, what's your impression? I talked to the waitress. She said to me, well, I haven't really been to Waterbury Hospital too many times, but my brother had surgery where he had a rod in his femur. It was very, very involved surgery. He was really nervous, and everyone was kind of upset about it, but the care at Waterbury Hospital, he still talks about it, how well he was treated, how well they made him feel. And he came out, and it was a complete success, you know, the surgery that they did for him. So then I continued to eat my dinner, and there was a couple who was sitting at the table right across from me, and they were in their 50s, and they looked tired. They looked very tired. So the woman said to me, excuse me, she said, I heard you talking about Waterbury Hospital and you were asking their opinion. I just want to let you know, she said, my dad passed away. This was last night. My dad passed away yesterday. And I said, I'm sorry for that. And she said, I just want to tell you, though, that the care that he received and my family received, all of us throughout the process, was outstanding. It was above and beyond. It was something we never even expected. And her husband wasn't saying much, and he just piped in. He said they were awesome. So I thought I'd start off just letting you know that. There's a couple voices in your community. But anyway, every day at Healthgrades, we're focused on providing consumers with valuable online tools to make a very important decision, and that's where to seek medical care, how to do research on a doctor, research on a hospital. And last year, in 2013, over 250 million consumers did just that. Our teams analyzed the clinical outcomes of nearly 4,500 hospitals across the country, across 31 different conditions and procedures. And when we analyze the data, we're focused on two very key items, outcomes in terms of mortality, depending on what we're looking at, did the patient live or die, and complications. Did the patient have a complication while being treated for a procedure or condition? So simply put, if a patient's treated at Waterbury Hospital for a condition or procedure, we're looking at, did the patient survive while in your care in a set time periods following the discharge, and did they experience any other unexpected health issues while in your care? And to ensure our process is transparent and fair, we provide the details behind our analysis and ratings with each report and on our website. We're transparent about that. We risk adjusted, taking into consideration the acuity and the population that you treat. And I'm here today to share with you the outcomes of our recent analysis, and it focused on identifying hospitals who performed better than expected across a broad range of clinical conditions and procedures. And this group receives the Healthgrades Distinguished Hospital Award for Clinical Excellence and ranks the hospital in the top 5% in the nation. So 4,500 hospitals, top 5% in terms of mortality and complications. And some might wonder, why does this matter? Well, our analysis highlights that all hospitals are not created equal. And nationally, if all hospitals performed at the level that Waterbury Hospital performed at, all hospitals across the country, 156,000 lives could be saved. From 2010 through 2012, the Distinguished Hospitals for Clinical Excellence as a group had an overall 26.4% lower risk adjusted mortality as compared to other hospitals that did not receive the award. So now I want to take a moment and focus on Waterbury Hospital. And you should know that not all hospitals are eligible to receive this award. In the state of Connecticut, out of all the hospitals eligible, there were 19 eligible. And that means they have enough conditions and procedures for us to rate. Out of the 19 hospitals that were eligible, Waterbury Hospital was the only hospital that met the criteria. And it's not by accident. You've achieved the following over the past year. You named one of the 100 best, as you know, for critical care, recipient of the Healthgrades Critical Care Excellence Award for 2 years in a row. You ranked them on the top 5% in the nation for critical care for 214. You've been a 5-star recipient for treatment of sepsis for 6 years in a row. 5-star recipient, that's our highest star ranking, 5-star, for treatment of respiratory failure for 3 years in a row, and a 5-star recipient for treatment of heart attack for 4 years in a row. That's outstanding. So we know this level of achievement is something your staff and your patients and your community will applaud. And it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to present this award.
I just want to say how very proud I am of all of you, that this is an organization that despite any and all our distractions has remained committed to our promise to our patients, to our community, and to each other, that we will keep the patients at the center of everything we do. And this award really exemplifies this great, great achievement of all of you. So thank you. I'm very proud of you.
So as I mentioned, Waterbury Hospital was named one of America's top 100 hospitals for critical care and ranked in the top 5% in the nation. So this is just outstanding. And we know that for Distinguished Hospital Clinical Excellence as well as the critical care teams, there's a lot of people involved, and you're obviously doing it right. So again, it's my pleasure to present the Healthgrades 2014 Critical Care Excellence Award.
Thanks. Great, thank you.
I would like to say
critical care is a team effort, and you started with a story. 2 weeks ago, I was the ICU doctor. We had a 45-year-old patient who had a disease that made him eligible for the critical care, but not out of it. And his wife spent about 18 hours at the bedside. And when he was ready to go upstairs, they said to me, you know, I've never seen anything in which a team works better than what happens in the ICU. The nurses are awesome, everybody's awesome. And it reminded me that, in fact, our nurses are awesome, our respiratory therapists are awesome, our aides are awesome. Everybody, the people who clean, the people who do our pharmacy, it really is a team effort. And although Joey and I may be up here, guys, it's a team effort, and you're all just as responsible. And I thank you, because I'm excited to be part of you.
Thank you very much for the award. I think it's a testament to, as Carl said, our team effort that we have in the ICU. So on behalf of the nursing and physician leadership, we want to thank ICU crew who works really hard every single day. It's a testament to what's going on upstairs right now. As Carl said, we have nurses, physicians, respiratory therapists, PCAs, unit clerks, the crew, the support staff. So we really, and pharmacy, thank you, Dave. So we appreciate everybody's effort there, and thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Directors of Waterbury Hospital, we'd like to thank Dr. Schroeder, Dr. Cosgriff for a job well done. But I think, as Carl said, it's a team effort. You know, as board members, you have approximately 15 board members here at the hospital. We're always concerned that we do something that really gets the organization in its problems. And we don't do it purposely. We're just trying to move the hospital along and deal with healthcare, and as healthcare is changing in the nation today. And when we see a day like today, it reinforces that the employees of Waterbury Hospital, no matter what the board does, keeps their eye on the ball. And you keep moving that ball along. And for us as a board member, we're very proud to be part of an organization with the commitment that we see here today by all of the employees of Waterbury Hospital. So from the board, our hats are off to all of you here at Waterbury Hospital. So good job. Thank you.
Now, we want to be an organization that eats a lot of cake, because that means we have things to celebrate. So I want to ask the intensive care staff, doctors, to all come up here, and we're going to get a picture of all of you before we turn around. Thank you all for coming.